Hello, big things again. I'm probably not gonna be on for a very long time today. I've got small plans, but I wanted to be here because this is the year of big things. You might have seen by the game category that we're doing Minecraft today. Uh, Hardcore Minecraft, of course, because I'm a hardcore gamer, but with a special challenge to it. I love to play with the BlazeAndCave's advancement pack. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. No one probably has, but it's something that I found on Planet Minecraft years and years and years ago that just adds a bunch of extra advancements to the game. Makes it really fun. So while we wait for Minecraft to actually boot up and load, I wanted to show off. I created a new, not quite model, but a new PNG tuber. Boom. We mining and we crafting. Alright, looks like the game loaded actually a lot faster than I was expecting, so we could probably switch over to that now and it would be fine, right? Right? Oh god, it's not letting me change the chatting music. Out of here. There we go. Now we boot up the game. I've also got vanilla tweaks for my resource packs. Changed a couple of the things, like we've got the smooth font and the pink words. Pink words? No, pink widgets. This way we don't have the default boring, everyone's seen and played a million times Minecraft. Just a couple of things that like suit my nature. For example, pink hearts, pink selector on the hotbar. I might have a theme, I don't know. But so I created this world, the Mimiana's Kingdom, and I have not played in it at all yet. I just set it up because I didn't want to do that on stream. That felt like it would be a little bit too much. So this is a new world. I haven't actually played Minecraft in quite a while, but the basics remain the same. Sure about that. If you'll notice, we are using shaders right now. The ones that I have are the Complementary Reimagined Shaders. They're just a free set that comes with, like, you can just buy them for any amount. You can donate to the creators, or you can just download them for free. And because I'm a cheapskate, I downloaded them for free. They have this really nice feature that I like, though, where the outline is a rainbow. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. But, yeah. Minecraft. Minecraft, I'm just mining. Real question, when did they add these falling leaves? Because I don't remember that being a thing. I know they added the sakura trees, but like now spruce trees have it too. It's interesting. Also, if the music gets way too loud, let me know. I can't tell again because I have problems. Yeah, one of the resource packs I have has the old damage sound, so if I get hurt, you'll hear the classic oof noise. I'm not probably going to be able to beat the game on this world. I've done hardcore a million times and I've still never beaten it even once. But because I like the challenge, I still want to play. I figured, why not? I don't actually know how many stone I need. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting a lot of advancements for creating different tools. That's the Blazing Caves that I was talking about. You'll see a lot more once I actually unlock the different tabs of the advancement pack. Like, to start with, it's just default, create all the different types of tools, and then as you build more things, it unlocks more tabs. There's over 1,000 new advancements they added for doing pretty much everything in the game. And they've got a bonus pack that allows you to play in hardcore, so you don't have to, like, die to get certain achievements. You can just take damage instead, and it works. And I think that's really considerate of them. But yeah, it gives me something to aim for, because when I'm playing just vanilla Minecraft, I mean, this is vanilla, but with data packs, it's a blurry line. But when I'm playing without BlazeAndCave's, I don't really have a direction that I want to go. I beat the game and then, wow, I beat the game. That's it. But if you add advancements or achievements to any game, suddenly I'm on board. Alright, we've got our base starting to set up here. I hear a skeleton. They're probably underneath me in a cave or something. Yeah, I hear a zombie now too. Alright. First thing, I should probably get enough wood to build a house. Or cobblestone to build a house, dirt to build a house, literally anything, as long as I can have something before nighttime comes. Because it's one thing to not have a house after the first night in normal Minecraft, regular difficulty, but if you don't have a house in hardcore at the end of night 1, it's probably the end of your life. Why am I hearing a spider now too? There's definitely a cave underneath me. Oh, that's scary. Like, it sounds like they're right on the surface. I'm actually gonna go looking for trouble. Gotta keep things exciting, right? And then watch, I'm gonna get exploded by a creeper that's in there, and the run's going to be over immediately. Something that drives me insane is that creepers can still one-shot you even with full iron armor in hardcore. Like, I can't even count the amount of runs that I've lost to that, which is ridiculous, because they're just a default enemy that spawns at nighttime, but they're the classic monster for a reason. Everybody say creeper, aw man, you know how it is. One thing you might end up noticing as I play a bit more Minecraft is that I do not know how to build anything aesthetically pleasing whatsoever. I'm not an architect, I'm not a designer. I just put together what works for me, which usually ends up being a bunch of chests in a cave somewhere. But hey, like I said, if it works, it works. Let's see. I'm wasting time. The sun's already starting to set. I think it sets at 18:30 on that hotbar clock that I've got there. Worst comes to worst, we can just hide underground here, but that won't be very interesting. Hi, welcome in. I'm glad you didn't miss the stream. It's just started, so you're not missing out on much yet. You're probably going to have to deal with me just sitting here underground for the next however long it is, 12 minutes, while nighttime starts. But I'm hearing all sorts of monsters down here and it's freaking me out. For some reason, right where I decided to start building my base. And yet, I don't feel like I'm getting any closer to them. I don't know if you can... Ah! There we go. Called it. Called it. Oh, man. What a good first Minecraft world. Beautiful. Hey, you know what they say about don't dig straight down? Alright, I'm going to just recreate that one so I don't have to worry about like setting it up and then clear out the seeds so we have a different seed instead. Check the data packs, they all look good. 2. Next time I won't go looking for trouble like that. It was really bothering me hearing all of those monster noises. But yeah, that was way too fast. We're only 14 minutes into the stream, and that's counting the like 4 minutes that the intro takes. So we're not gonna quit yet. We've got to go at least for half an hour. I was thinking probably around 2 hours though. Or if I get bored, I'll quit. For now though, let's see. You would almost think that the game had crashed. Oh, that's because it did. Awesome. Thank you, Minecraft. Warning, profile fabulously optimized has crashed. Visit the logs page to see a crash report. No, I think I'm good. Thanks. I'll just do the exact same thing again. This is the problem with Minecraft, is because it's such a, like, janky game, it's bound to end up running into issues, especially since I'm not playing it directly vanilla. But everybody plays Minecraft, so I want to too. It should work, yeah? If it crashes again, maybe we will just call the stream, say technical difficulties, and then that's it. No? Okay, we're here. Now, there is something, like I said, I set up the other one early because I wanted to avoid having to set it up on stream. There's a couple of settings that I need to change, such as the BlazeAndCave's advancement pack gives you items by default, and I don't want it to give me items because that feels like cheating. So I will be right back as I change those. Problem solved? Maybe? Hopefully? Probably? Yeah, okay, there we are. We're back in now. And all of the issues, such as BlazeAndCave's giving items by default, is no longer a thing. For example, getting wood, I think, gives you 4 blocks of wood in the default settings, and I don't want that. It feels wrong. It feels wrong. Interesting that we spawned in spruce again, though. Spruce used to be my favorite wood type. I would build everything with it. But yeah, this time I'm not going after monsters right away. I learned my lesson. Or did I? Junglewood is pretty cool. I used to have personal beef with Junglewood. I don't know why. I think I just didn't like spawning in jungles. It was a lot harder for me to survive in them. But the wood itself is really pretty, yeah. Oh, I thought that was a skeleton. That scared me so much. Hi, puppy. I don't have any bones to give you, I'm sorry. Yeah, the visibility in jungles is pretty rough. But definitely for like setting up after you've got everything together, it's not that bad. It's just when you are starting out a world, it's not my favorite place to spawn for sure. Did they add new sound effects to the puppies? It sounded like it was whining, and that was honestly a bit disturbing. I'm not used to them doing that, I'm used to them just barking. Dogs have unique barks now? Wow. Yeah, no, I've been out of the game too long. I know there's a couple new biomes. Not that I've seen any of them yet. There's like a forest, I think. A spooky forest. We'll see if we can find one of those later. I'm not sure. It seems kind of endgame considering there's a new scary monster in there. Or maybe I'm just making that up. But to start out with, we've just got to set up a base instead of dying instantly. That's important. I saw on the launcher there's like a new type of chicken. The chicken has... Yeah, no, that dog noise is so scary. A new type of chicken, question mark, smiley face, that has like light brown feathers. Are they adding mob variants into vanilla? Is that a thing? Because that's something I've always wanted. There was a resource pack I used to use that added mob variants, but it became out of date very, very fast, and they just stopped updating it. Broke my heart. Warm and cold variants of farm animals. Awesome. That's really cool. That's the kind of thing that I wish they would do more of, honestly. Like, building off of things that already exist. Because that makes me happy. Let's go. Okay, what am I doing? Building a million tools again. Right. I can craft. I know how to craft. Look at all those advancements. See? We're already making progress. Nice of them to start us here near all these pumpkins. Not that I have any use for them yet. I don't even remember how to make a pumpkin pie. I think it's like sugar, pumpkin, egg? Something like that. But for the time being, I want to find an above ground stone area so that I'm not like mining into a wall where I get murdered instantly like the previous one. I think it's so funny. I was looking at after I died, like 7 different advancements popped up at once, including Aw Man, which is for getting blown up by a creeper. What a classic. I would prefer not to do that, if possible. No ores there except for copper. It's not looking like my chances of finding something like that are great, though. I do see sugarcane. Gonna collect that while I can. Just get started on the bookshelves early. Whoa. What's going on here? That's not how that's supposed to work. Harvested like all the rest. Yeah, I don't want to wander too far because I didn't note down the coordinates that I had started building at, but it's not like I have a whole lot to lose yet. Chicken! Yeah, wow. This one's... What are those feathers on its head? It's got like slicked back hair. That's cute. I really like the idea of adding new types of the same old mobs. For example, I have one of the resource packs from Vanilla Tweaks to add a bunch of zombie variants. The firefly bushes? They added fireflies? I know that was something they were going to add and then they ended up not doing it. Did they finally put them in? That's cool. Do they have any interactions with frogs? What is this? Is this it? Straight up, I have no idea. Yeah, firefly bush, huh? I have not heard of those. That's news to me. Do I need Silk Touch to gather these? I feel like I would, right? Yeah. I don't want to end up breaking them. I've got nowhere to put them right now anyway. I can pick them up with my hands, can I? Alright, it's on you if it breaks. No, I'm kidding. You are 100% right. Wow, thank you. I appreciate the tip. I'm just going to gather those so that I can put them next to my base then. It's always fun playing a new patch and gathering the new items and blocks that you haven't used yet. I remember last time I played, I think was when they added the sniffers, and so my friends and I, we all gathered the sniffers and all the new flowers that they added, and then we quit playing. Because, hey, we got it. Everything new. So much sugarcane. This is what I'm all about. I think I may have lost where I was building. You think if I head back to 0, it'll be close enough? No, because I don't remember crossing that lake. I do like the icy arch there, though. Ooh, polar bear. What is that? Oh, whatever it was, it just disappeared. You remember seeing the arch? I'm glad someone's paying attention. I'm certainly not. Don't ask me why I just threw my hoe, I have no idea. I was trying to strafe, and Q is not for strafing. Not in this game. Ooh, cow. Nice. Oh, I like that they have horns. That's interesting. They've got like different models for them even. It's getting late. I'm going to get murdered. At least we found some berries. Oh, it's so dark. Ah! It looks brighter on the game capture than it does on my own screen. Stop. It's hurting me. Are we just going to have to dig underground for the night? Till we happen to find our place? This is what I get for running off like that. The moment I hear a dog. That sounds like the scary dog. Is that my puppy? That's my friend? Hi, can you lead me back to base? Do you know where it is? Yeah, no, the first time I see any monster above ground here, I'm just gonna dig in a hole and then I guess we're going to mine for the rest of the night. But I want to find my way back. Ooh, are those sheep actually? Hello. You are in a very unfortunate position, my friends. You have something that I want. You get to live until I find a die, though. The Northern Lights. Well, Seymour, I made it, despite your directions. Oh, I hear skeletons. Yeah, nope, it's over. I'm going underground. Goodbye. I don't know. Can I make dye out of anything I have? It doesn't look like it. Firefly bush. Yeah, no, those skeletons are freaking me out. I was going to kill the sheep and then dye their wool, but unfortunately, I do not have anything with which to do that. And as far as I know, you still can't make beds out of multiple different colors of wool at once. The most nutritious food in the entire world. Sweet berry. Yeah. Oh, right, the dogs. Skeletons and dogs don't get along. I just heard the skeleton taking damage. Nope, 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 nope. Bad idea. We're good. I'm courting danger again because I don't know. I guess I like to ruin my save. That's like my main thing. I love throwing away all of the progress that I've spent, even if it's more than like this little amount. Even if I've spent hundreds of hours in one world. I like to just rush in to, say, a Piglin Bastion and get myself killed instantly, because the brutes do 9 million hearts of damage. I'm remembering one save I had that I lost tragically that way. It's not really nice not having any torches down here. Like, it's getting a little too dark. If these skeletons could leave me alone, that'd be dope. Or if I had literally one piece of iron, that would be pretty cool too. Maybe I should have built more than just one furnace and one crafting table. Maybe I should have like built a pillar or something so I could find my way back. If I had been playing smart, maybe. But that's not what we do here. Hello, flowers. Oh, village. How convenient. I will gladly accept a village. I'm breaking in. Everybody, out of the way. I need to go to sleep. That is way too convenient. I honestly don't like starting in villages because it makes it too easy, but considering what happened to me on the last save, I can't turn my nose up at this. I just wish I had found my own things, you know? There they are, right across the water. You were so right. You could see the arch from there. I was just on the wrong side of the lake. Alright, I'm gonna make a note of where that was. Interesting that the village spawned so close to the world spawn. I'm not gonna complain though. Making all this charcoal. I would like to have a food that's better than sweet berries. You can remember anything. That's a very useful power. I appreciate it. Now, yeah, if I had just taken one of these, I could have ended up killing those sheep and making a bed out of their wool. But they got to live because I found the village first. Sheep can continue on another day. There's my messed up and scary wolf. If I tame that one, is it still going to bark the exact same way? I don't know. That would be interesting. Having a dog with just like the most messed up howl ever. Trout-like behavior, if I do say so myself. Alright, what's my goal here? What's my goal? I need iron. Iron is the thing I need the most. Now, it might be a mistake to start mining down underneath this to head towards the lush cave that I believe it leads to. I think that's the thing that these do. Because monsters can be in lush cave, yeah. And the same thing that happened on the first world can happen again. But at this point, I don't know. I think I could take them. I've got sweet berries on my side. If I have sweet berries, I can do anything. Not anything. I can't light up the darkness with sweet berries. I wish I could. That would be pretty cool. I can light up the darkness with glowberries. I'd have to find glowberries first, though. Alright. We are crafting. Goodbye, sweet berries. Hello, torches. I used to really not like shaders and dynamic lighting. I used to think they were like cheap and didn't look good, even though everyone said they looked so good. But I've changed my tune now. I actually really like the way that the complementary reimagined shaders look. I feel like it adds a little something since I've played with default graphics for so long. How far down should I have to go before this ends up opening up into the lush cave? I would hope it would already have hit that, but I'm still seeing more roots, so I guess it's further. I really like the rooted dirt blocks. I don't know why. They're an interesting alternate for dirt. They don't really serve any purpose as far as I remember, but they look nice. That's a lot of things they've added in recent patches, though. Not that these are recent. Things that look nice but don't really serve a purpose. And as someone who is bad at building, that doesn't do me a lot of good. But it does make it nice to look at other people's builds, certainly. I'm starting to think I misremembered what the azalea trees meant. We are getting more stone this way, though, so it's not that bad. No, I hear axolotls now. Okay, I don't hear axolotls. I see axolotls in my little subtitles. Ignore the fact that I just like floated and that I don't have legs. That's perfectly normal. Streamers don't have legs. That's an age-old joke. But yeah, the subtitles show me that there are axolotls nearby, and here we are. Okay, time to start playing a bit more safe. What do we got? Copper, yay, everyone's favorite. Iron, finally. Creeper, excellent. You wanna hang out? We're not having a repeat of that last world. Creeper, where are you? I think it fell. I heard it take fall damage. I feel very unsafe. Perhaps this wasn't the best idea. Maybe if I travel through the wall I can get to that iron? Oh, through the water. The water's actually pretty safe. I'll gladly take that. Out of here. The day that they patch this is the day I start being in trouble. Luckily, today is not that day. I rely on that so much. Oh my goodness. Is that an abandoned mineshaft already? Wow. The Caves and Cliffs update really just made caves so much scarier. I know that's not a hot take at all, but it's surprising to me how I'm still constantly amazed by it. Good old Terraria method. Alright. Oh, it looks like they changed what the breath meter looks like too. That's not part of my resource packs, I don't think. I think it just does that. Because before, when the bubbles popped, it used to just be they would disappear, but now there's like nodes to show the empty ones. I appreciate that. Yeah. Now we have traditional coal instead of 9 million blocks of charcoal. Hi, little axolotl, swimming away in the distance. I see you. Kinda goated? Thank you, thank you. More iron here. I can probably mine that from my little perch. Probably, maybe. I don't remember what the reach distance is. Yeah, definitely, we're good. Might not be the most efficient mining method, but it is much safer than going out into that cave. Especially now that I know there's a... what are they called? Abandoned mine shaft in it. Now, a real issue, other than the fact that my pickaxe is breaking, is that I have no idea where I came in from. Yeah, I'm not going down to get those, I'm sorry. I guess I am. Oh, gravity jump scare. Mining in water, my beloved. Hello, little guy. Yeah, no, the entrance is somewhere around here, but it doesn't really matter. As long as I have my doors, I'm safe. Ooh, and the music comes in full swing. Alright. Okay, so it would be somewhere past the cobblestone here. There we are. Thank you. Yeah. I'm going back up now. I got what I wanted. Wait. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Are those the little fireflies? That's pretty. I go without playing Minecraft for so long, I forget how pretty this game can actually be. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely add those to like a lot of my builds going forward. It's got such a cozy vibe to it. Alright, now I have a shield, and that's the most important thing you can get in hardcore. Now I'm a lot less afraid. Sorry, I'm just like chilling to the music. I'm not even talking, I'm just enjoying this song. I don't think I've ever heard this one before. I'm really glad they kept adding new music. I know it's got a completely different vibe than the original songs do, but like, it's still so good. This was that song? Yeah, no, that's a really good song. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't know, when did they add that? Do you know? Because it wasn't with the Caves and Cliffs update, I don't think, because I heard all the songs that were added with that one. Or at least I thought I did. Not sure. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hey, it's another one. I'll take that. The only issue with living in a frosty biome like this is trying to grow my sugarcane. They're going to break when the ice freezes over, so I have to keep them under a tree. What am I doing with this base? I need more wood, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, no, this is just so chill vibes. The song, like, I don't know. I just want to like sit back and relax to it. I don't even really want to gather resources. They did a good job with the soundtrack. Maybe I'm trying to decide what blocks I want to use to actually build my base. It looks like I lost one of my doors down there in the mine. That's a shame. Not that big a deal though, we can always build more. I don't think that solves my problem at all. No, it super doesn't. Okay, cool. That's fine. The base is gonna look ugly. What else is new? All of my bases look ugly. We're here for form and function at the same time, but unfortunately function takes priority. I do want to tame this messed up dog. I think he'll be my best friend forever. We'll dye his collar pink, and he will not die horribly in the monster fights. That's my plan, at least. Yeah, no, 100% that did not solve my problem. Oh no. The wood is going a different direction. It looks bad. No one will notice. I mean, only the people who are here right now who are hearing me say no one will notice. And that's fine. Gotta say, spruce trees are not one of my favorites to cut down. They're always a little bit too tall. Like, if I can't reach them just by default, then we've got an issue. Pro strats. I learned that from my days of parkour because, yeah, I had a very short stint into parkour. That was a thing. It lasted all of like 1 week. First things first, turn these back into planks. I don't need that many. This base kind of sucks. Oh well. All it needs to do is be a roof over our head and we'll be fine. Did I jump 2 bricks for the beef? I would have if I had been there. Unfortunately, that was after my time. I saw everyone losing their minds about it on Twitter, though. In Parkour Civilization, I would have gone for the big jump and I would have died. That is just how I operate. Oh yeah, looking good. And by good, I mean bad. It's fine, it's fine. We'll work something out. Maybe. The classic patio. That'll serve for now. I wish I had more than like 5 blocks of oak wood. Could really go for some oak accents on this. I think that would look nice. Perhaps I venture forth now that I have my shield to protect me, in hopes of finding another type of wood. That over there looks like plains. Well, not plains, but frozen plains. Perhaps there shall be another type of wood over there. And there I go, throwing things again while trying to strafe. I know how to play video games. I do. It's just been too long. Hi, do either of you have a child and you are going to maul me because you want to protect that child? I promise I'm not a threat to either of you. We are friends. Is that another village? Oh my god. Because the first village was on the other side of the arch. Can you stop it with the villages? Like, I don't need that yet. I'll worry about that later. I do love my sugarcane. I don't know why, I feel like farming sugarcane is one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, which is really weird, because it's like such a nothing thing to do. Oh, I caught the lava still falling. You hadn't finished spawning in, had you? How embarrassing. But yeah, I was really hoping to find like oak trees out here instead of a massive ravine. Hi bunnies. Cute. Hi bunnies. Have they added vanillas into vanillas? Yeah, no, bundles into vanilla? Question mark. I know that was a thing that they were doing for a time, and they have like the experimental bundles, but I was wondering because like that was supposed to be with 1.17, wasn't it? And then they just kept pushing it back and pushing it back. Bundles are now in vanilla? Awesome. I'm glad they kept their word. Looks like oak trees aren't in vanilla though. What happened? This isn't even like a large biomes world. This is just a normal biomes world, and they still neglect to give me anything other than spruce wood. And like 4 blocks of oak from the azalea. It's getting late. Just sleep in the middle of nowhere, it's fine. As long as nothing is spawned before I go to sleep, I'll be safe. I'm not that worried about that. What is on fire over here? I see. Speedrunner instincts tell me, oh, grab a bucket of water so you can just go to the nether right now, but that is not a good idea. I may know how to make a portal early, but I don't know how to, like, survive after doing that. Going into the nether unprepared is a surefire way to end my run. I'll be honest, I still don't entirely know how bundles work. Like, I know you can put a bunch of things in one of them to save, like, space in your inventory, but the actual logistics for how to do that doesn't make much sense to me. They're kind of like shulkers, I guess, but early game. Oh, I thought for sure this was a ruined portal. No, it's just the world's smallest ice spire. Love that. Literally, as far as the eye can see, it's spruce. What is going on here? I'm cold. I want to go to the plains where it's warm. I know just any moment now I'm going to fall into some powdered snow and freeze to death. Should have made some leather boots for this outing, but I didn't feel like it. And also I didn't have any source of leather. There was that one cow. More puppies. Oh, I like your coats. Thank you for the wool. You're very cute. Whoa. Big man. Deep voice. Oh, I really like the, the very different puppies. I think that's great. Gives them a lot of personality. Because they added the different, like, coats for the cats a long, long, long time ago. Turning away from the game for a second to read chat because you're explaining bundles to me, and that is actually very interesting. But knowing my lucky creeper's gonna come up behind me and explode me while I read that? That sounds interesting. I'd have to actually, like, make one and use it to understand fully, I think. Can't really wrap my head around it, in theory. How far do you think I have to go out before they actually give me a proper Arctic fox? A proper wood type other than spruce? All this in the pursuit of aesthetics. Two types of foxes, both hanging out, having fun together. Like, not even this? Come on. This would be the perfect place to have a normal forest. Alright, if I don't hit it by Z2000, I'm just gonna turn back and go home. I also need some sort of food that, like, fills up more than one block of hunger at a time. That's not working out too hot. Speaking of, hello. Salmon. Salmon is always like, oh, Jesus Christ, wow. Jump scared me with that sound. What is that for? Find a shipwreck in an iceberg biome? That's pretty funny. I guess that's a rare thing to find. I kind of imagine, like, a lot of those would spawn, wouldn't they? Oh, there's so much stuff here. I don't have the time. Yep. Drowning. I'm guessing the reason it didn't let me place that door was because, yeah, no, that was so scary. Because this is a half block? No? I was just in the wrong spot, I guess. Now, I could grab those armor trims now. But honestly, I have no use for them at the moment. So that would just be a waste of inventory space. And they're on a lot of boats. It's probably not going to be an issue to find another one. Take my door with me and get out of here. Right? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else on that ship. Maybe. One more check. There is. This is why you check. That's a lot of iron. What's the shortcut I'm using to group all of the same item in my inventory? I'm just double clicking on one of the items. It gathers all of the same kind, and then I shift click to move it. It's a classic. Give me my door. Yeah, no, it's super convenient. That is vanilla. It's, I don't know how long it's been in, but it's been something that I've used for as long as I've played. That I remember, at least. Alright, our quest for oak continues. Although our inventory is a lot more full now. Might be an issue to actually get that. Ouch. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting, like, tips and tricks for just inventory management alone. I wouldn't be surprised if there were still some that I don't know. Because it's not super intuitive, it's just mess around until you find what each combination does. Like, I used to feel like such a pro gamer that I knew how to do the shift click. Ow. Excuse me. It's not looking like there's gonna be oak in this direction either. This is insane. Like, they straight up denied me the ability to have anything other than spruce. Now watch, if I turn left and just start... If I turn left and just start walking that way, there will be an oak forest like 10 blocks away from my spawn. What I was saying before we got jump scared by the Titanic achievement was salmon are usually my go-to starting food just because they're easy to kill and they give a decent amount after being cooked. And as long as you can find a river, you've got pretty much an unlimited supply of them. I really need to stop pressing Q. Maybe if I change my throw item button to something else. It's just instinct from playing Final Fantasy. I'm always pressing Q to strafe in that, and that does not work here. Literally all you need to do here is press A. It's that easy. It's that easy. Hi, chickens. We are approaching 200. And I have once again been denied. Ow. Yeah, no. Real cool. Back to base, I guess. Oh, I know. Why don't we just die so that we can fast travel back to my spawn point? That would be a good way to do it. Right? Definitely. My hunger meter is having an issue. My dinar. Hi again, chickens. I know I literally just passed you, but I'm on my way back now. Yeah, I hope everyone who came out to watch this stream wanted to watch me running in a straight line for 20 minutes and then running back in the same straight line for 20 more minutes. Riveting content. I might have to go past that polar bear with the kid. I don't remember what sets them off that makes them mad. If they just like maul you on sight if they've got a kid. I don't have beef. We're cool. We're cool. Keeping my distance. Awesome. No, I love the polar bears. I remember I had one save once where I where I kept a polar bear like as a pet. Don't do that in real life, obviously. But it was just part of my base and it would walk around and I gave it a name tag and everything. I don't remember what I named it, but I appear to have lost all of my doors now. I am doorless. That's fine, I can throw out some of the junk in my inventory. Consolidating items. Because I want this iron too. Can never have enough. Now this is a classic song. Just got my spruce block back. I did not want that. I wanted the bed. Yeah, no, when I'm not getting murdered by 500 monsters at once, Minecraft has such chill vibes. It's nice to just like hang out. threaten the chickens with a sword. Oh, hi, cows. Lots of cows this time. Not just the one. That could be useful for later, but I don't have wheat yet. Speaking of things I don't have inventory space for. If I go to the northwest... Those are the right directions, right? I can read a map. I figure I should just get this out of the way now while I'm out this far. See what I can get out of this treasure map. Maybe like 50,000 gil and a treasure dungeon portal if I'm lucky. Is that a panda? No, that's just a polar bear with weird lighting. I was gonna say, what is a panda doing out here on the ice? Speaking of pandas, when are they adding red pandas to Minecraft? That's something we could use. Yeah, no, see, this is another shipwreck in an iceberg biome. I'm telling you, it's a super common thing. I don't know why that's such a purple, scary, loud noise advancement. I can speak. It doesn't seem worthwhile to dig this one out, though, since it's just covered in sand. If I can't find any right away, I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, I guess I could mine these for oak wood. It would be kind of a pain for not much gain, but something. Reason I'm not doing the azalea trees back at home is because I think they look pretty left up how they are. But, I don't mind destroying old boats. Oh, and it's starting to snow. No, my axe. Hashtag my axe. Oh, I like how the fog in the shaders looks with all the snow going on. I like that I can't see like anything. I think that's excellent. Alright. I'm going to say forget the treasure map. I'll check that out later. Throw out the pumpkin, gather these. Throw out the brown wool, throw out the oak stairs, throw out the birch planks, throw out the pumpkin, throw out the oak stairs. Excuse me. Wasn't there a normal oak block? Yeah, okay, there were oak logs. I just already picked them up. I was like, where did they go? Oh, yes, the weather, the fog, the snow, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I want to live somewhere that looks like this in real life. That's my ultimate goal. Maybe not the, like, frozen over oceans. That's a bit scary, that's a bit much. But, like, with this kind of weather, this kind of atmosphere, that's perfect. You may notice the berry count went down from 16 to 15. I'm pretending it didn't happen. Oh, another giant hole with scary caves in it. That's good, that's good. I won't be going that way, but thank you. Actually, is that the one I passed on my way here? I think it might be. The world generation as of 1.17 is... Wow, you look so silly with that giant head. I love the baby animals in Minecraft. I kind of wish the, like, the newer baby animals, like baby polar bears, had giant heads too, but it's fine that they don't, I guess. You've been to Ireland? Wow. It doesn't snow there, though? What's the point? Or has it not been snowing when you went there, you're saying? I don't know. Yeah, no, what's the point? This weather is lovely, but the snow is the important part. Because, like, even Florida has fog like this sometimes. I don't want to go back there. Ireland sounds like a nice place to visit, though. I don't know too much about it. Every time you've gone, it's only snowed once. That's a shame, that's a shame. You just gotta keep trying. Keep rolling the dice, see if maybe it'll stick one of these times. I keep throwing these berries. I'm going to keep throwing these berries this entire playthrough. That's one thing about me you gotta know, is that I throw berries. Hello, sheep. You too, thanks. Yeah, no, look at him. Stupid normal head. I wish every Minecraft baby needs to have big head mode turned on. That's the ideal. That's interesting. It's raining in these spots, but snowing in the rest of them. Is it like only the ice biome in these specific icy spots? The rest of it is like river biome or something? Strange, strange. The way that snow versus rain works in Minecraft is so weird to me, that it's biome specific. Like, I wish you could get both in the same biome. That would be nice. My sword! Is that... I think that's our arch. That is home. I'm on my way. Yeah, so the goal is probably... I'm gonna finish building this house that I've got starting to set up. Start getting a mine further down, and then after that I'll quit. Because, like, I'm not doing a whole lot here. I'm just hanging out. But it's been a fun stream so far. Even if we didn't get much done. Even if I died in the first, like, 3 minutes. Is that not our arch? Is that a different arch? That might be a different arch, because here's the fire. Hashtag my fire. Yeah, no, this winter wonderland, this is what I'm all about. I'm happy that it spawned me in a spruce biome, even if I wish there had been other ones nearby. The fact that I'm out here is what I want. Yes, we do parkour over gaps. How did you know? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize that that was an actual ravine that I jumped over until I had already jumped over it. Thought it was just like a small pit. But I've done that a million times. Nothing new. I'm realizing I'm at negative 100 blocks. I don't think that's where my base is. I think my base is closer to 0 in the X. Yeah, because there's one of the villages. That's the one I passed on my way out here. Maybe the village has oak saplings, if I could be so lucky. I know there's too hardcore to notice. Exactly, exactly. I know there's a type of villager that trades you oak saplings and different types of wood, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just hoping they have one in a chest somewhere, because I know they used to have that. Are these snow blocks? They are. Interesting. Hello. Excuse me. I do kind of want your stone cutter. Can I have your stone cutter? You mind? I don't have the space for it. It's not looking like there's a lot of chests in this village. Kitty! Yeah, no, they've got a ton of furnaces. If I ever needed a furnace, I could come here for that, but it's not exactly what I want. My man. Fletchers are my absolute favorite type of villager. You might think it would be librarian, but librarians are good for enchanted books, whereas, oh my god! Guys! They don't care. My friends, your village is burning down. Maybe I'm not the hardcore one. Maybe these guys are the hardcore ones. That's crazy. Yeah, no, there's like no chests here. 3 empty maps. I don't care. I will, however, eat this bread. It's so funny to me how villages will just like spawn over top of lava pits or over top of like massive cave systems. Oh, oh, oh. Someone's dying. Are you okay? That doesn't seem like a good place to sleep. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Little bit of a falling into the lava jump scare. Thought I was going to have to end my save right there. Yeah, no, these villagers don't really have a whole lot for me to yoink. I was hoping for a sapling, but looks like I'm getting nothing. That's fine. Which way was I going? This way. We'll find oak some other day, or we'll die. Either works. I'm still always so scared walking on snow next to giant pits like that. Bunny? I just heard a bunny taking damage. You okay? I'm always so scared walking on snow next to the giant pits like that, because I don't know if they've fixed it, but there used to be an issue where snow could... How did I get a lantern? Okay. Snow could spawn as like layered snow, like the stuff you see on top of the blocks, but not a full block, and you would just fall through it. That was the worst. I'm still traumatized. I guess we have powdered snow to do that for us now. I heard one of those puppies has asthma. I really want some bones so that I can tame the puppies. Having one of those to sit next to my house would be really nice. Alright, let's see. 28 oak planks. That's not gonna do it. That's not what I wanted. Like, we'll just have to make do with what we've got, but... And I should make a chest to actually place my things in. No? There. I'm sure my like super disorganized inventory is giving a lot of people headaches, but it's not an issue for me. It's Minecraft. Of course my inventory is going to look like hot garbage all the time. That's how the game works. Oop. Not down there. Do I have my axe? No, I do not have my axe. It was very nice finding all of that iron out there, though. Yeah, this'll just have to do for now, I guess. How disappointing. And then... And I'll move this once the flames go out. Now the hardest part for me about building a house is figuring out what to do for the roof. I never have any idea. Like... As it stands, I need more wood anyway, so we'll figure that out afterwards. It's not a problem yet. It's a problem for me to solve some other day. Help. And by some other day, I mean whenever the next time I happen to stream this is, probably. I chose Minecraft today because I still don't have my dirt, a bunch of TNT. I can't make TNT yet. I don't have the gunpowder for it. I haven't been killing enemies. Dirt, on the other hand, I could make dirt work. I was going to say I chose Minecraft today because I don't have my official model created. I don't have, like, proper overlays. I don't have any of the things I would want to have if I were starting a game that would be, like, a proper series. But things like Minecraft, I can just go back to whenever, and it's not an issue. So starting out with humble beginnings is perfectly normal. In fact, I think Humble Beginnings was the name of my first ever YouTube upload for my first ever episode of Minecraft Let's Play. You can go back and fact check me. I think that's true. Back before I even had, like, the Mimiana brand, before I knew what a VTuber was, before I think VTubers even existed. That video predates Kizuna Ai, predates Hololive, predates everything. I was just a normal, no webcam, just a voice streamer. Dark times indeed. I wasn't even a streamer, I was a record video gameplay and upload to YouTube Andy, and that's absolutely not who I want to be. I feel like uploading YouTube videos is way too much work. Just streaming and then uploading the VODs makes way more sense to me. Now we have some real food. Finally. Real food. Delicious. It didn't cook all of them. That's annoying. Down. But, yeah. A roof. I think I need to just start putting some of this garbage away. I do have plenty of dirt. I was going to say, I think I usually do like andesite or diorite for a roof, because I like the smooth of the different types of blocks, but right now I don't have access to those, so... Are we doing dirt? Is dirt the move? Could work. Anyway, it needs to be taller at least. We could just go with more spruce, but more spruce is kind of boring. Like, it's too uniform if I do that. Too much of the same thing. Dirt world. I used to make a lot of my builds out of just plain dirt. And then I started seeing the memes about, like, having a dirt house, having a grass house, and, like, I don't know. Doesn't appeal to me nearly as much anymore. Used to be about making do with what you've got, but... A salt box style roofline? What is that? I don't know what that is. Haven't heard of that before. Ow! Something falls on a block. Yeah, that something was me. Could do snow. Snow could work. I'm looking at it. The shape is forming in my mind. I don't know. Pumpkin roof? Back in my day, we used to build with unorthodox blocks, and it was perfectly normal. Wasn't an issue at all if you had pumpkins in your build. The Minecraft boomer, that's me. Oh, I made it an issue now that I have cut myself off from being able to get up there properly. There we go. Oh, but I don't have enough pumpkins if I wanted to do that. It could be an interesting idea, albeit a bit unhinged. Gotta act a little silly with it. And then more spruce planks. Don't mind if I do. Straight up, I have no idea what I'm actually doing here. I'm just trying things. Once again, I don't have enough wood for this either. Pumpkin and spruce wood checkerboard. That could be fun. Hi, welcome in. The stream's probably about to end soon, but I'm happy to have these people here. Do you like my fireflies? I like my fireflies. I just found out about them today. I didn't know they existed. Yeah, no, I'm running out of wood again. Why does this keep happening to me? See, the issue with my building is that I never like try anything. I never do anything ambitious. I always just go for what works. And then my builds end up looking boring and uniform, and that's not what I want to do. I also blame the trees. I mean, it's the trees' fault that I don't have like oak wood or anything. It's the trees' fault that everything has happened. It feels kind of weird to just like keep my bed on me and not actually in my house, but it's fine. As long as I have somewhere to sleep. And since it's hardcore mode, it's not like I need a spawn point anyway. Now this is gonna look like absolute garbage from the ground, but that's totally fine. Pumpkin, pumpkin. Just add a couple more as accents. Acting like I know what I'm talking about. Acting like I know what I'm doing. I do not. Now how do I get down without hurting myself? That's what we call a pro gamer move. I don't know if you ever heard of one of those. Yeah. It looks bad. I love it. Everything I ever wanted. Alright. I'm gonna throw up some torches and then I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm really glad we got to see at least a new block in the new animal variants. That made me happy. Even if everything else that I did was something that I've been able to do in Minecraft for literal years now. Being able to see those parts was nice. Yep. Should be good. And I'll put down my bed and pretend like I'm going to sleep and calling it a night. Even if I can't sleep right now because it's daytime. We love a partially edible house. We do, we do. No, just had to try something crazy and new, you know? Alright, switching back over now. Just chatting. And I've still got on my Minecraft outfit because it's Minecraft Day. I'm gonna keep it on. Thank you all for coming out and just chilling in Minecraft with me for a bit. Even if the first world didn't last too long at all. We had fun. I had fun. And big things 2025. We will continue, and I will continue to work on actually making my own model and making stream elements that will look nice, and we can have an official debut someday. But for now, that's all. Peace out. I'm so glad you all came out to hang. Bye. Stream is over.